All is now set to commence the process of uploading lessons on learning alphabetical letters in Karai-karai pronunciations. The lessons on learning the alphabetical letters will be uploaded on YouTube in a periodic modular presentations. Every week, followers should expect a new module to be uploaded until we are done learning all the letters by their sounds. This will take 9 weeks of modular uploads. 7 modules carry 3 letters each. One carries 2 and another carries 4. A learner is required to learn the letters by their Karai-karai sounds. All lessons on the alphabetical letters will be given in Karai-karai language. I quite know that some people will find the process to be very slow because they are familiar with the characters which they have already learned since their primary school days in their English or Hausa subjects. If you are in this category, all you need is just to learn the Karai-karai sounds of the alphabet letters, because these lessons have taken into consideration those who are never exposed to literacy, both adults and children. For this reason, I urge the literate ones to help the first learners in the learning process, because this work is intended to be a collective work among Mundi Karai-karai. The Karai-karai alphabets are not all the same with the English or Latin counterparts, because there are variables with and also omission of some of the English letters. The variables include hook B, hook D, inverted reversed E, W with an acute sound mark, and Y with an acute sound mark. The omissions are letters Q, V, and X. Probably, the omitted letters will be integrated into the Karai-karai orthography in the future because of the dynamism of language and possible advent of new scientific terms which generally come with customized or coded names that are universally adopted in every language. A recent example is the change of Twitter to X. The letter P is not included in the modular presentations, but it is being introduced independently. Now, the general practice is that in speech, the sound of the letter P is used interchangeably with the sound of the letter F. However, for literary consistency, we will not employ the use of letter P as the first letter in spelling a word. So, as a matter of literary rule, we will use it in a median or ending positions of a syllable, and only in words where the P sound is preceded by a nasal sound, as in the following words: umpau, impa, champetu, gwamper, dumpau, limpata, sampu, lampade, alampi, chilampadi, kumpa, dumpa. A point of note here is that in Karai-karai language, some people employ the use of idiolect in their speech, which means they freely interchange the nasal sounds of letters M and N in the words given as examples above, where the sound of letter M is replaced with the letter N sound. For example, umpau can as well be pronounced as unpau, impa as inpa, etc. Now, digraphs and trigraphs. The Karai-karai orthography has other letters that are classified as digraphs and trigraphs. Digraphs are sounds produced by the combination of 2 independent consonants. Examples are GW as in Gwadagoli, Gwargo, Gwagwapo, Gwasa, KW as in Kwarau, Kwarchau, Kwam, Kwantal, ND as in Ndagai, Ndaru, Ndetu, Ndadau, NG as in Nga, Ngozo, Ngusau, ngudi. NJ as in njada, njabi, njame, njarafu, njarim. NZ as in nzare, nzala, nzakum, nzanau. LH as in shashanai, shafada, shafo, sharam. LZ as in jimam, jabada, jimba jimba. HN as in ni, no. SH as in shishaba, shitaka, shita, ishe, isheni. NN as in no, na, ni. Trigraphs are sounds produced by the combination of three independent consonants. Example is NGW as in ngwabar, ngwadam, ngwangwasa. Now, vowels and consonants. Vowels are generally the letters that produce the dominant sound in a syllable, whereas consonants are the letters with a non-dominant sound in a syllable. In Karai-karai, vowel is called bonel. It is created by a simple modification of its English sound, whereas consonant is called kontel, created the same way as bonel was. There are 6 vowels in Karai-karai orthography. They are A, E, inverted reversed E, I, O, and U. All the others are consonant letters. In English, the inverted reversed E is called schwa. In Karai-karai, it is called I. It is used to represent short I and U sounds, as in min, sin, kna, kne, brim, mrde, etc., etc. Long vowels. In Karai-karai orthography, when a vowel sound is dragged in a syllable, it is called a long vowel and is represented by doubling the vowel letters. Thus, AA, EE, II, OO, and UU. Thus, AA as in tala, cha-cha, cha-kai, tafo, padi, zazi. EE as in dedi, belu, rere, metau, belim. II as in digra, disi, bira, bida. OO as in ochi, doku, korau, zori, chono. UU as in tuma, tutu, ruru, chuchaka, chuchula. There is no long vowel sound of the letter schwa, because by design it is used to represent short sounds of either I or U. Now, diphthongs. When two different vowels are sounded together, they are called diphthongs. And the most common ones in Karai-karai orthography are AU and AI. Examples are, for AU, we have auri, auchi, ulau, alau, asau. And for AI, we have IC, aiku, karai, dawai.